Hello, everybody. So let's get cracking on our intention activation session today. Put ourselves mentally, emotionally, energetically in the best possible state and general mood for the week. And so before we actually start, let's make ourselves comfy and give ourselves a little stretch if we can, if you want. So I like to at least stretch out my arms. If you've been sitting for a long time and want to stand up and shake your legs, please feel free to do this. And then whenever you feel nice and loose in your body, just make yourself comfy where you're sitting. Close your eyes. And first of all, let's make a note of where we are in the room, and noticing the weight of our bodies, in the room, the weight of our bodies on our seat, the weight of our bodies on this earth somehow. Let's allow ourselves to feel gravity. And then moving your focus all the way down into your feet, noticing the weight of your feet on the floor, noticing the contact of your feet with the ground, pressing your feet into the ground for a moment with that intention to ground yourself. And then bringing your focus, your attention, this time all the way back up through your body into your chest. And in the middle of the chest into the heart. And here, let's just connect with the heart for a second. Either touching your heart with your hand, or else tuning in a little bit more into either the sounds or the sensations of your heart beating in your chest. And once you feel that connection with the heart, just imagine or visualize as if your breath is flowing in and out directly through your heart with each breath. So here, keep breathing in the most normal way that you do through your nose. But just imagine as if the flow of your breath was entering your heart when you breathe in and flowing out from your heart when you breathe out. And as you keep doing that, keep visualizing the flow of your breath through the heart. Now start to breathe a little bit deeper and slower than you usually do. And to find a rhythm that is both comfortable and regular, so that every cycle of breath, your in breath and out breath, are about the same length. And so let's do this together for another 2 minutes in silence, finding a rhythm that's comfortable for you, for your breath. Okay, and you might already start to feel that sense of calm coming over you with that nice slow breath. And from that calm space, let's just first remind ourselves of the direction that we're having for our future. Where are you heading towards, or where are you intending to move towards? Whether it's the vision for your life, if it's clear, whether it's some more intangible concept like your values, what's important to you, or maybe some more practical goals that you have in the future, and make it a time frame that makes sense to you. And if you're focusing on some practical goals, maybe for a moment ask yourself, why is the goal important? What's the important thing for you that the goal is helping you to get to? Just try to see if there is something more important behind it. For example, sometimes maybe we want more money, for example, but the goal is not really the money. It's like what the money is going to allow us to do. And maybe what's important is maybe that you'd be able to travel. But maybe even with travel, it's not even what's most important. What's most important is the sensation of freedom that travel gives you. So just for another minute, just have a little contemplation about your goals and vision, and just notice if maybe there is something behind that is even more important for you. As you do this, keep that nice slow breathing, staying connected with your heart, as maybe your heart can also help you to discern what's really important. And then, once you've contemplated the vision for the future, let's just do the same now, just reflecting on the week that is just behind us. So just imagining you're turning towards the past for a minute and having that neutral perspective on what happened last week. And just noticing everything that worked well, everything that you were happy about. everything that worked so well that you want more of, that maybe you want to expand on. Everything that's to keep. And also noticing what didn't work so well, as maybe when you're in your contemplation, maybe everything is coming at you at once. So just notice, okay, that piece worked well, that piece didn't work so well, without judging. And in the not working well category is everything that you would rather change or let go of. Maybe just refrain from judging those things are bad. Just notice that you'd rather change this one or let go of this one. Let's do this for another 2 minutes, noticing in all the important parts of our life, work, but also friends, families, relationships, self-care, passions. What you want to keep and what you want to change. Okay, so now with that information about last week, let's imagine, let's pretend that last week or a version of last week was going to repeat itself into the future. And ask yourself or get a sense for the answer about would it bring you closer to your vision if last week was going to repeat itself or not? So get a sense whether you're already on the right trajectory. Get a sense whether what you've been doing so far is already aligned with your intentions, your goals for the future, or your values, your vision. Or if it's not aligned or not yet, is it far off track, or is it at least heading in the general direction? And whatever the answer is, just welcome it without judgment. And in any case, with appreciation. Valuable piece of information, so you know whether you got to make some corrections or not. Okay, and so now let's turn towards the future, towards the week that's about to start, that is starting now today. And what would make it the best possible week? What would make it really aligned with your vision? And here, let's invite our imagination to help us. And first, we can start by envisioning what if everything that's in our control is working perfectly? What if we're functioning at our best? What if we are, our ways of being, our mental, emotional states are very aligned, powerfully positive? What would we be achieving? What would we be doing? What decisions are we making? What actions are we taking that are aligned with our goals and our vision? So just for a minute, just contemplate what the week would look like. And also just adding this imagination about what is not in your control. What would the week look like if also everything that's not directly depending on you? What if all of these things were also working out for the best? Maybe decisions from other people that you're waiting on. What if all of this is aligning perfectly? And even if it doesn't even look like it at first sight, it turns out that the timing suddenly falls perfect, that the people who have the decision powers are making the best possible decision for everyone involved. What does your week look like when all of this happens as well? Everything that you know is not directly in your control. What if all of these are also working perfect? And that's everything that you know. But what about things that you don't know are possible yet? What about some surprises? What about you're open to synchronicities and opportunities coming your way from out of the blue, or what seems to be out of the blue? What could those look like? Like sprinkling a little bit of unexpected magic onto your week. What would it look like? And then what if there are things that we are not even able to imagine yet? So let's set that intention for ourselves that we're also willing to go one step further, one step beyond, and that we're going to be open to acknowledge, to welcome, to receive into our lives unexpected possibilities that we're not yet able to imagine because they'd be outside of our current reality or current paradigm. So let's set that intention that when those come our ways, we'll be able to see them, to acknowledge them, and to welcome them. Because we're open to imagining beyond our imagination limits, and we're open to receiving beyond what we think is possible right now. And so now, let's see how we're feeling. Just notice as you've been crafting, imagining best possible outcomes, scenarios for a week that would be fully aligned with what's important to you. Just what's the sensations? What emotions, feelings are coming up for you? And whatever they are, we're going to make them stronger. Maybe it's very familiar feelings, sensations. You can put a name to it. And maybe it's just more subtle. Maybe you're feeling it in your body, you're not sure what it is, and it's fine too. In any case, now I'm going to invite you to visualize or imagine or feel as if these feelings, these sensations are also flowing in and out through your heart with each of your breaths. So every time you breathe in, these sensations, these feelings are coming into yourself through your heart, where you can feel them with more intensity. And every time you breathe out, these sensations, emotions, feelings are radiating out from your heart, flowing out into the space around you. And every time you breathe in, you feel it inside of yourself, filling up your tank. And when you breathe out, it expands further and further into the space around you. And with every breath, you're building up the strength, the power of these sensations, these feelings, these heart emotions. Remember, this is what it feels like when everything is aligned with what's important to you in your life. Keep breathing in and out, radiating out these feelings when you breathe out and bringing them back in into yourself when you breathe in. And the stronger and stronger it gets with each cycle of breath. Now, as you feel like you're at the maximum strength, let's unleash the full power of these emotions, sensations. And now, as you're radiating them out, I'm gonna invite you to now imagine that it is so strong that it's like a laser beam shooting out from your heart. And that this laser is beaming out this power, and it's literally carving out a portal right in front of you, a portal in time and space, a portal to a new version of the week, a new version of reality that is now fully aligned with your values, with your vision, with your goals, with what's important to you. And now we are gonna even step into this new version of reality. So imagining in your mind's eyes that you're taking a step through the portal and now walking proudly into this new version of the week where you have access mentally, emotionally, and energetically with all of the possibilities, all of the information, all of the opportunities that are available to you. So for a moment, just enjoy being here, enjoy the moment, notice how it feels to now be fully connected with this new version of reality. Feeling these possibilities connecting with you, being available. It's like as if you can just touch them and they're connecting with you too. Maybe you can feel them in your bones. You can feel them connecting to you on a deep level, on a cellular level, where you know that you are fully connected. You know that you have access anytime you need, anytime you want. Access to new ideas, access to new insights, access to new wisdom. And it's not that they were not there before, but you were not allowing yourself to see them. But now, in this new version of reality, you're fully open. You're upgrading to these new possibilities. You're allowing yourself to connect with more, to connect with better. And so in that state of openness and connection with what's possible for you, just take a few more deep, long breaths, as if with each in-breath, you're really feeling, bringing in these connections, these possibilities into you. And with each out-breath, you're radiating out gratitude for these connections, gratitude for what you are creating now with these possibilities. And now in that state of full connection, before we finish this session, let's just create our little reminder. Let's use our bodies, our own bodies, as a reminder for this state of connection. So just choosing a simple movement or gesture that is comfortable, that makes sense to you. For me, it's just pressing my thumb and index finger together, but you could choose different fingers, or you could choose to touch a different part of your body. Whatever it is for you. Now, just create this touch, this movement, this gesture. Just touch that part of your body. And as you do this, you're anchoring this beautiful, deep connection with these possibilities. You're anchoring them within yourself right now. And every time you need to remember, anytime you need to reconnect with these possibilities, all you need to do is using your anchor, either pressing your fingers together or touching your heart or whatever you chose. This will bring you back instantly in this state of connection. And once you've created your favorite anchor, just make sure you set that intention to remember to use it whenever you need. And once you've done that, let's bring ourselves back in the here and now. To do that, let's rub our hands together until they're warm, and then place them at the top of our heads and proceed to just touch all parts of our bodies, starting from our heads down to our shoulders and our arms, and then the front of our torso, our body, the back and the sides, just with that intention to touch, to feel the boundaries of our own bodies again. And also from the top of our hips all the way down to our thighs, our knees, and all the way down to our legs and our feet. And here, if we can touch our feet is great, but if not, let's just press our feet into the ground one more time to solidify, confirm that grounding and connection that we have with the earth. Thanking the earth for allowing our whole existence on this plane and allowing all of these possibilities that we are about to tap into. And then whenever you feel grounded and ready, just open your eyes again. You can give yourself another stretch if you feel like it. And thank you very much for following along. And I will see you, well, I might not see you, but you will hear me next week for another session. So thank you. Have a great week, everyone.